Hello, Lyndhurst. I'm Brian Haggerty, and welcome to Lyndhurst Community News, where each week we report to you on all of the goings-on in our township, among our schools, clubs, organizations, churches, sports, parks and rec, as well as any official township news. And don't forget to send us your news at lyndhurstcommunitynews@gmail.com. And also don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, as well as like our official Facebook page, which is called Lyndhurst News. Anyway, so today is Thursday, September 5th. We are a day late, as I posted on Facebook, as well as on the YouTube. No, I didn't post it on YouTube, just on Facebook. Anyway, so I had the flu. Luckily, it only lasted about 3 days. But as of yesterday, my voice wasn't back, and it's still a little scratchy, as you can tell. But I couldn't let another day go by. And first of all, I want to thank all of you who sent your well wishes. And as I say, I feel perfectly fine. And I'll tell you one thing I've learned, especially I think we've all learned in a post-COVID world. Well, we've learned many things. But do you remember before COVID, how many people would walk around if they felt sick? People would go to work. Kids would go to school. People would show up to dinners and things, sneezing and wheezing and runny noses, and that would make everybody else sick. So I woke up on Saturday, and I didn't feel sick at all, but I knew something was coming on. And I had a full day planned that day. I was going to the game to see the Bears play Rutherford. After that, I was going to an early dinner with some cousins. So I said to myself, something's coming on here. I don't know what it is. So I canceled all my plans, because the last thing I want to do is go and be around people and make them sick. Because again, even though for me, I handled this well, 3 days for the flu, and not bad. I'm back. I'm feeling fine. My voice sounds like I'm still sick, but I'm not. But the last thing I want to do is make somebody else sick, because even though I may get well quickly, somebody else may not. And I think that's one of the greatest things we've learned throughout all this, is that when you're not feeling well, stay away from people. Stay home. This way, we don't transmit these germs to others who may be more inclined to suffer far worse than we. Okay, so here we go. Let's start off with some great Golden Bear news. So last week, junior running back and linebacker Roddy Morinho, I want to call him Roddy the Flash Morinho, because if you've seen this young man on the field, he moves like a flash. You can't even see him. He's that fast, God bless him. And after 4 days of voting, he was selected as the North Jersey Football Player of the Week. Now, Roddy, who was a junior, carried the ball 15 times for 134 yards and 2 touchdowns, and caught a touchdown pass as well in the Golden Bears' 38-21 win over Waldwick and slash Midland Park. Two of the same names. Now, that helped them clinch the NJIC Liberty Division. And he also made 12 tackles on defense. So congratulations, Roddy. That's phenomenal. And looking forward here, we have Lyndhurst girls volleyball has been also having a great season. This week, they took down North Arlington in 2 games, with Game 1, 25-12, Lyndhurst, and Game 2, 25-15, Lyndhurst. So congratulations, girls. Great work. And this week, the Bears are playing home against Butler. And next week, they are playing against Park Ridge. Now, tomorrow night, the weather's not looking too great. So I know that that's going to keep most people away. I plan on being there, even though I just got over the flu. I may, depending upon how bad the weather is. But last week on Saturday, I was able to watch the game on my big screen television, thanks to Joe Merg, who streamed it live from the stadium. So it was great. While sitting in my house, not spreading germs to anyone, I was able to enjoy watching the Bears play. So just so you know, that option is there. Go on Facebook, going on the Lyndhurst varsity football page, and generally speaking, the link will be posted there. There are other posts. Be careful of them, because there are some that are posted by these companies, and when you click, the next thing you know, they want your credit card to sign up. Don't fall for those folks. Either Joe Merg, and I believe somebody else does this, And they are Lyndhurst folk. Their kids play. They're there watching. They're true fans, and they share it with everybody. And you don't have to give your credit card or sign up, which you shouldn't have to do. All right, let's look at what's going on around town here. So Our Lady of Mount Carmel is going country. That's right. The Rosary Society is having a line dancing night. And it's going to be at the Parish Center on Friday, November 3rd. So you can have line dancing, as well as raffles, big games, and a horse race. Not real horses, folks, but now the tickets are $30, and they include pulled pork sliders, mac and cheese, coleslaw, and good old-fashioned cornbread. So the doors open at 6 p.m. All you have to do is bring your own drinks and snacks. Now, of course, no one under the age of 18 is permitted. So if you're interested, tickets may be purchased at the rectory or call Kathy Giunta at 201-554-4188. Now, this is a very popular thing every year, folks, so it's limited. So make sure you get your tickets early if you plan on going. Okay, the Lyndhurst Public Library is offering chess lessons for teens on Thursdays from 4 to 5 p.m. It begins October 12th. So if you're interested in your teen learning how to play chess, call 201-804-2478, extension 4, or email reference, REFERENCE at lyndhurst.bccls.org to register. I'll have all that in the description box below, so don't worry about having to write it down. And also at the library, they're going to be having a Magical Life series. This is very interesting, folks. Now, this is being taught by Roddy, I believe is his name. He is a professional tarot card reader and a certified Reiki practitioner. Now, I know some of you may say, what is that? And I understand that, but this is something new that has been really catching on in the last 15, 20 years, and really in the last 5 years. So this is going to be discussing several things, such as calling in your angels. That's going to be on the October 4th, so that's already passed, unfortunately. And that was working with your angels in your daily life. But the next one, October 11th at 6 p.m., is going to be crystal healing. How to choose, cleanse, and charge your crystals. And finally, on Wednesday, October 18th at 6 p.m., will be Understanding the Tarot, which are tarot cards. Choosing your deck and learning how to read the cards. I've actually done that. I've had some people do it for me and show me, and it is pretty amazing. It works off of your subconscious mind, and it is unique to each individual. And I don't know, just something. Give it a try and see what you think. If it resonates with you, great. If it doesn't, good also. So anyway, space is limited. Register for individuals for all sessions. And to register, call the library, again, at 201-804-2478, extension 7, or email Romeo. That's Donna Romeo. She is the librarian, the head librarian. Romeo at lyndhurst.bccls.org. And again, I'll leave that in the description box below. And in Parks and Rec, Commissioner John Montillo, Director of the Department of Parks and Recreation, announces that the annual Halloween Parade will be held on Saturday, October 28th, with a rain date of Sunday, October 29th. The festivities will start at 12 noon in the Town Hall Park, located on Delafield Avenue. The trick-or-treaters will then assemble at 1 p.m. for the parade. Now, there's going to be a link below in the description. You can click on that, read the flyer, and also they're also hosting, Parks and Rec is also hosting a fall pitcher and catcher softball clinic in November. Kids in grade K through 8 are welcome to participate in advancing their skills and gaining more knowledge in the game of softball. So have your kids get trained by Lyndhurst's very own. The cost is $55 for one session and $125 for 3 sessions. That will be held on the following dates: Sunday, November 5th, Sunday, November 12th, and Sunday, November 19th. Clinics will be held at the Lyndhurst Recreation Center at 862 Valley Brook Avenue from 9:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. Now for some township news. I've been reading a lot of people talking about how the water has been discolored around town. Now, there's a good reason for that, because the Lyndhurst Water Department is going to be testing and flushing the hydrants in the township, and that began on Monday, October 2nd. Now, the hydrants will be flushed weekdays, Monday through Thursday, between the hours of 6:30 and 10:30 p.m., and the work is anticipated to be completed in about 3 or 4 weeks. Now, discoloration is normal because the reason they flush the hydrants is that flushes out all of the sediment in the water lines, and that stirs it up, and that's why that happens. So don't get concerned. Just let your water run for a few minutes. It'll clear itself out, and then the water will be back to normal. This is an annual thing that we have to do, but don't get nervous. Everything's fine with the water. Now, customers should note that there may be some avoidable water discoloration, and you may even have some low water pressure anytime during this period. But again, don't get nervous. Everything's fine. This is being done for a reason. The Lyndhurst Water Department assures all customers that the water will be safe for use during this period. However, you're also asked to be cautioned to determine if the water is clear before washing clothes or any other processing, as staining may occur. So let your water run first. See if it's cloudy. If it's not, it's safe to do laundry. If it isn't, wait until it is before you do your laundry. Restaurants, bars, and any other food preparation establishment should take note to turn off any ice-making machines during flushing hours and to check to determine if the water is clear before turning equipment back on. The Lyndhurst Water Department regrets any inconvenience this may cause its customers. Okay, the Health Department, under the direction of Public Affairs Commissioner Karen Haggerty and Health Coordinator Janine Barone of the Lyndhurst Health Department, will be holding a flu clinic on October 25th from 9 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. and again on November 8th from 9 a.m. to 6:30 p.m., located at 253 Stuyvesant Avenue. Please call the Health Department at 201-804-2500 for appointments. Again, so this is for the flu shot, folks. And if you are interested in finding a yoga class for your child, or has your child expressed interest in doing yoga, perhaps you would like to find a fun, non-competitive activity to help your child learn new skills, gain balance, emotional awareness, flexibility, and so much more. Join Marissa Hanrahan, a subject matter expert in social, emotional, and learning and teaching children's yoga for a 6-week kids yoga series. Her classes include poses to increase strength, flexibility, and coordination, with games, mindfulness, and connection. This is always a fun, engaging, and educational series. And the dates are Thursday, October 19th through December 7th. There will be no class on November 9th and 23rd, and the time is 4:30 p.m. to 5:15 p.m., and this is available for grades K through 4. This will be held at the Lyndhurst Community Center at 255 Riverside Avenue. To sign up, you can sign up on Rec Desk. I will leave the link in the description box below. The cost is $90 per child and $80 per additional child. And there's also an email address that you could address with any questions. I'll leave that as well in the description box below. And as a final reminder, this Saturday is Kenny's 17th annual Clam Lovers Barbecue at the American Legion from 1 to 5 p.m., featuring thousands of clams steamed and on the half shell. And there'll also be sausage and peppers, burgers, hot dogs, and salads. Now, I know it looks like rain as of now for Saturday, but don't let that discourage you. Not only will the upstairs hall be open, but we're going to have a large tent outside with tables and chairs. And right now it's looking as if the morning will have the showers, and in the afternoon it will just be sporadic periods of showers. So it's not like we're going to have a torrential downpour or a rainout, folk. So please come by. It's $40 a ticket, and you could pay at the door. Bring your appetite. And that's the news this week. Now, I was planning on doing a spotlight on a local business, but having been sick, it kept me from doing so. So we'll just reschedule that. But don't forget to email your news to LyndhurstCommunityNews@gmail.com. And remember, always check the batteries on your smoke and CO2 detectors. They save lives. And if you don't have smoke and CO detectors in your home, what are you waiting for? Well, Lord willing, we will be back to our regularly scheduled program next week. And don't forget, the Golden Bears are home this week, folks, against Butler. Let's give them our utmost support. And as I said, if the weather is rainy and you don't want to go out, you can watch them through Facebook, live stream. So this is Brian Haggerty reminding you, as always, that a community is not its roads, homes, and buildings. A community is its people. Get to know your neighbors, look after our seniors, and let's continue to keep Lyndhurst the wonderful community it always has been. Take care, folks.